Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Marvel Superheroes draft here on the channel. Thanks to Wizards for the free preview access to this event so I could get this recorded early. Okie doke, let's see what we're working with in our first pack. We have the Construct a Cosmic Cube, or Construct a Cosmic Cube, I guess makes a lot more sense. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, you get a 2/1 with Menace and put a plan counter on this. So, and then you get the 7th one, you get to control target opponent. I mean, that sounds fun. I don't know how easy it'll be to draw that many cards, but we could try it. What else is in this pack? I mean, as far as black cards go, like Cruel Alliance as just a kill spell is probably just better. I mean, is it more fun to build around? Probably not. Absorbing Man's also pretty good. Getting multicolored cards first, though, is a little tricky because you can only play them in one of the 10 decks, and there's like way more flexibility with a one color card because there are fully 10 archetypes in this set. But a 4/4 for 3, and then you can copy stuff is pretty good, especially if you copy like a flyer or something. He's pretty good. And then I like White Tiger Ava Ayala a lot as well. What to do? I kind of want to just take the Construct a Cosmic Cube and then just do that because it just sounds super fun. And it's fun to try out these wonky rares sometimes. If I was trying to like play for the Pro Tour, I'd probably take like White Tiger. We are constructing a Cosmic Cube. Then, wait for it, we are building the Cosmic Cube, and we have the cube. I feel almost obligated to take this card, regardless of what it does. I don't think it's very good. When you attack a look at the top 6 cards of your library, you may cast a spell from among them with mana value less than or equal to the greatest power among attacking creatures. Yeah, it's not very good. But I have the cubes. So I normally am just making like drafts to try and like win and show you what to do to win. But I mean, I took this card for fun, and it feels like following it up with this card for fun is literally just like... It's making me laugh just thinking about it. That's something. How many times do you construct a cube and then immediately get the cube? Like, normally you have to do some effort. So I'm looking for card draw. So that I can construct this thing. I also want attackers that can attack so I can cast spells for free. So both of those would be good. Blue-black does have a minor card draw theme, so blue could be a good pairing with Construct a Cosmic Cube. Masters of Evil can help me find my Cosmic Cube, so I kind of want to just take this so I can get my game plan implemented more consistently, because I can use this to search for a plan. This is a plan, and then fill my deck with card draw once I have 2 copies of these. And if I fill my deck with card draw and I have 2 copies of this, then I feel like I can construct the cube quite a bit. Other than that, I do want to pair it with blue, I think. And so like Futurist Forge, if I could wheel this, somehow that'd be amazing because it draws me 2 cards. Like if I play, it's my second card. And if I crack it on my opponent's turn, it draws like second card on their turn too. I like Shield Deployment Drone too. There's a lot of good blue cards in this pack. But I think I got to take the Masters. Oh, baby. There's Ares, God of War. This is more of an aggressive card. I think I'm going to take the Futurist Forge, again, for the synergy with the cube. I think I just have to be proactively taking this card. There are a lot of red cards in this pack, though. Maybe I'm just supposed to build like a red-black villains deck. That would make this version of the cube a little better. It would also make Masters of Evil pretty good. Ares seems pretty strong. Lightning Strike's also pretty good. Wonder Man. I think I just want the Futurist Forge, though. If I ever want a chance of taking my opponent's turn, I think I'm going to need the Forge. Perfect. We see the nay. There's another plan here. No, I think I just want the counterspell. Buy myself some time. Oh, gosh. It's been a while since I've done something wild like this. It's always fun to do in a new set. But yeah, we just want the counterspell. We're trying to play blue-black control. So even if it's not that open, we'll try to... Oh! We're constructing so many cubes! Oh, man. This is the exact vibe that I wanted. This card's also fantastic. This card is so much better, honestly. Bold Biochemist would be great. Again, drawing me cards. Gosh, I now have 2 copies of the cube and a way to search it up and the actual finished product. Oh my gosh, I'm building the greatest theme deck of all time. Okay, this draws me cards. This card also draws me cards, but I'd rather get the one that doesn't lose me life, I feel like. This does it at instant speed, so I can draw cards on their turn. Make a 2/1. It's also cheaper. I feel like I'll have some villains. But the Biochemist is probably a little bit better. I think this is a little bit dicey. Depower could also be fine. But I feel like I'm going to cast this on their turn, not on my turn. And then I won't be drawing a second card. So I'm just going to take this for now. Copy target activated or triggered ability you control from a creature source. Oh, it doesn't copy the cube. I could take Hydraulic Helper, though. These are artifacts, right? No, these are enchantments. No! How do you create a cube? This totally looks like an artifact place. So this can copy Biochemist's activated ability if I get a ton of mana. Only copying creature things is annoying. Maybe I take this. Maybe I just take I Am Iron Man. I'm going to take the AIM Synthoids, give myself some defensiveness, and then bold Biochemists. I'm not really worried about finding a way to win. I've got the cubes. So I have plenty of card draw. I've got some counter magic. I'm going to need some kill spells. And then we're just going to be card drawing it up. Oh, this is the greatest deck ever. Oh my gosh. Iron Man, I could splash this. But I always keep thinking that the cube is an artifact, though. It's not. If I get Connive stuff, then Project Deathlock Soldier could be okay for those. Maybe I want to splash this. I don't really have artifacts, though. I think I'm just going to take this in case I get some Connive stuff. Gosh, I love this deck. Also just like defensive card. I'm playing defensive bodies and then drawing cards, and it's not a villain. This card is purely a tutor for more Cosmic Cubes, which I might not even need now that I have Cosmic Cubes. It also buffs up all my Cosmic Cube guys. Oh, little do they know. This card is essential to my plans. Yes, yes. Red is so open, and I'm just blatantly ignoring it. Why is Holly Man here? Not Holly Man, Wonder Man, Hollywood hero. Ah, yes, the Holly Man. So far, so good. Late. Death to our enemies. Oh, glorious day. Iron Man honestly would have been pretty good with the cube, I think, because he draws you so many cards. Red is so open. Interesting. When you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, draw a card. So I can maybe get multiple cards going. Interesting. I like it. I think this could be nice. I needed some combat tricks now to target my own things. So maybe I should have taken the I Am Iron Man. I didn't know I'd get this card, though. This is also solid. It's like I draw a bunch of extra cards. Like sack the card that I get from cube and then draw another card. Hopefully I wheel one of these two cards. I'm going to wheel all of the red cards, of course. Atlantis attacks. Going to be hard to use. Turn up to not permanent throw. I could return my own cube so that I can keep making 2/1s. Seems a little bit dicey. This also has Vigilance Reach. I don't know. I'm not really maximizing this cube. I'm kind of maximizing this cube, and then hopefully this one will do some stuff. This is a lot of villains. I might just take We See Thee Nay. I don't really want to splash. I'm already going to have a ton of villains. It doesn't really kill any of my creatures, which is kind of nice with the deal 2 mode, but I think I just would rather get this. I just want more controlling elements. Ooh. Justice. Van Sastrovic. Turn a non-land permanent non-token to his owner's hand. It's like a nice tempo play attached to a flyer. Seems pretty good. Targets a creature. No, that doesn't target a creature I control. Depower would. I wouldn't mind this card either. I wouldn't mind another counter spell, but I think I just would rather get the bounce. Give myself a nice little tempo element. I could even like bounce my own chemist or AIM synthesizers or Futurist Forge. Shield Helicarrier. I think We See Thee Nay would also be pretty fine to just keep getting more copies of. But I also need some creatures so that I can teamwork it. And Justice seems awesome. Justice. They don't call me Justice for nothing. I think this deck is hilarious. Not very good, but awesome. Sometimes when you draft, especially one of the benefits of the early access event is I can just enter these drafts and try out some cool, wacky stuff. Okay, this is an easy Cruel Alliance. I just need kill spells so that my control deck doesn't just fold in the late game like a crumpled piece of paper or whatever. Yeah, great pickup. Okay, Agent of Hydra, or would I rather have Speedball? I'll just take Agent of Hydra. I could also take giant-sized flying ant. Does it work with this? Greatest power among attacking creatures. So like our big flyer would help with that. Justice is good for that perspective. I'll need some spells that target eventually. I don't have any connive. I mean, my deck is coming together. Sometimes these sorts of decks surprise you when you're like, okay, I will build this sort of deck. Don't mind if I do. AIM Labs. I would love Red Room Recruit. I would also love Viv Vision. Both of them synergize quite nicely with what I'm doing here, but I'm just going to take the land. I'm going to get enough playables and as many Red Room Recruits as I want, hopefully. Though maybe that's an incorrect assumption. This card's quite good, even if you don't have a hero. Shield Helicarrier. I don't think this card's very good. Maybe I want the giant-sized flying ant. I don't really want that either. I'll just take this because I have a bunch of instant speed counter magic and stuff. Sure, I'll take Rocks and Brutes. I'm already going to be filling my deck with card draw. But yeah, I'm going to have so many playables. This is only pack 2, remember? So I have a whole pack to get some goodies. I want more removal. I want more card draw. Currently, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. I'll take this. Maybe we can set up some shenanigans. Booyah. That's card draw. How many villains do I have? I have 4 villains, so I can maybe cast this a little bit cheaper. I don't think I'm trying to splash here. I think I just need to get more card draw in here. How am I going to win this game if I deck myself? Shield Helicarrier. Reporting for duty. I do not like this card very much. Yeah, I would take the 1/2 with Connive, but I wouldn't take it over AIM Labs. This card's so good. At least I currently think it's very good. Okay, pack 3. We already have a full deck, so let's just make it better. Red, green, rare. Not where I'm at, unfortunately. But I like Viv Vision. So it just draws me a card passively every time if I attack and her power is 4 or greater. I don't really have ways to buff her power. There's also Spider-Woman, Dependable Quinjet, another We Say Thee Nay. I'll probably just take the Viv Vision. If I can get this rolling, I can use it to win the game. It works with all of the cubes that I have. It's hard to get her power up, but... Yeah, I think We Say Thee Nay is fine, but I already have plenty of early game stuff. Okay, this draws me another card. I love Herbie here. Equal the number of legendaries I control. How many legendaries do I have? Like none. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 legendaries. Yeah, I'll just take Herbie. It draws me a second card. This card's also fine. It's just a 1-mana 2/2. I wouldn't mind this guy. I wouldn't mind D-Power for some extra card draw. It also can target my own stuff for Miss Marvel. Well, let's get Herbie in there. We all know that red-blue would have been a better home. Nobody needs to let me know that. Or red-black. Anything but what I'm doing right now would probably have been better. But we're just going to take another Futurist Forge over Grim Reaper. I'm not really a big attacker here. Futurist Forge does everything I need. Improvise. Oh. Ooh, actually, I think I have to take Kang. Kang is so good if I can ever get attacks in with him. And he's going to drain my opponents out. Improvise. How many artifacts do I have? I have 9 artifacts. But I'm going to cut some of them, like Shield Helicarrier is getting cut. I think I'll take Kang. Return a villain and a hero. I have 5 villains and 3 heroes. So honestly, not the worst card in the world. Where is it? I think I'd rather just get Ninja of the Hand, though. Whenever a token enters, you draw a card. Oh my gosh. So if I make a token, I draw cards. I have plenty of token makers. That actually could be pretty good. I don't think I can play this card very well. When you cast a black spell from your hand, you connives, but getting triple black is so tricky for my deck. Yeah, let's just take the Mr. Fantastic. Actually seems pretty decent for me. Enters, they discard 2, and then I can start draining them. I think I'll just take the Spider Woman. Try to slow them down a bit. I still have, like, no removal spells. Problematic. I guess this is kind of removal. We'll take it. Nice. We wield the We Say Thee Nay. Nice. Nice. We're doing it. I wouldn't mind a Quinjet, honestly. Create a 2/1. Yeah, let's just take another Ninja of the Hand. You know what they say? 1 ninja in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Atlantean Cavalry, I honestly still don't care. I'd rather just get the ninja. Okay. Am I going to deck myself before I can even get 7 counters? Maybe. Will we have fun doing it? Assuredly. This only needs to work once. That's how they say it. This makes a token, which will draw me a card from Mr. Fantastic, which will make me a token for my cube. I mean, there's so many better things I could be doing, probably, in this pod. I mean, I could have had a sick red-blue artifacts deck. Maybe even red-blue would have given me more card draw for my cube. Ooh, Decoy Ploy. Nice. Vibranium Energy Daggers, the combo with some of my cards. Not really, but sure. Okay, let's see. How many heroes and villains do I have? I have 5 heroes and 8 villains. I do not think I need recursion, though. I just have, like, so much card draw. Got the Vibraniums. I don't have a lot of conniving, so I'm going to cut this. I'm going to cut Decoy Ploy. I'm going to keep those for now. Some of those could be cut, though, later. Do I have any ways of targeting my own creatures? I have Widow's Bite. That's 1. I have literally 1 way to target my own creatures. Sad day. Okay, we're going to cut that then. 3 Masters of the Ninja of the Hand. I'm going to cut the Shield Helicarrier. Cut the Giant Fly-sized Ant. Cut the Rocks and Brutes, probably. Atlantis attacks honestly seems okay to me. I can, like, bounce my own Biochemist to reset it. So my 2-drops, I have 2, 5, 8, 9, 10. So I don't think I need the AIM Synthoids. I like this as a top-end card. Maybe I can't afford to play it. I could just cut the Ninjas of the Hand. How many token makers do I have? This makes a token sometimes, but that's unreliable. This makes tons of tokens, so that's going to be great with Mr. Fantastic, I think. I at least want to try it. Let's just cut the 3 Ninjas of the Hand, and we'll try it like this for now. Atlantis attacks might be worse than a Ninjas of the Hand in the future, but we will see. Yeah, I'm down to try this. we'll run it. This is such a fun deck. Oh gosh. Yep, our artwork is the cube. Oh my gosh, I love this. I absolutely love this deck. And if you love this deck too and my various experiments, then you might enjoy the NicolaiBolas. Ooh, 1 second. I'm awfully red there. Yeah. You might enjoy the NicolaiBolas Patreon, patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. If you're enjoying my videos and you'd like to support my mission to make draft accessible to people of all skill levels, Patreon's the place to go. And you get access to cool bonus content like my card-by-card tier list and format thoughts document. Special shout out to those patrons who support at the credits level. It makes a tremendous difference. Now to the games. Also, I forgot to shout out Colombia won their World Cup game today, so that's hype. We're keeping this hand. I immediately regret putting this card in my deck. Just brilliant. They start the game with Quicksilver in play. Not great. We'll play the agents because he can trade with the Quicksilver. Oh my gosh. And then here comes Kang. I would love to draw my 2-mana artifact that draws a card right now. That would be like the perfect draw. Most card draw effects would be pretty good for me here. The Moloid. Oh, man. Boom. Let's go. What a draw, honestly. One counter down. One more step for mankind. Okay. So I'll use Atlantis attacks to bounce like Quicksilver or something at some point, maybe. Next turn I can go Kang into Forge. Ooh, that's going to be pretty decent, buffing all my guys, maybe. 3, 4, 5. Spider-Woman could be good here. I need to draw a land off this. Yep, if that's the best they've got, I'm okay. Because Kang is going to start draining them. More with the cube. So they probably have a kill spell for this. So maybe I was supposed to just hold up this activation to play Spider-Woman. If that's the best they got, I'm fine chump blocking here. Speedball, sure. If I attack with Kang, I get to drain them for 1 and make a 2/1, and they maybe have to trade with him. Especially if I play this first. They didn't have a kill spell before. I could also use it to search up another construct cube. This, and I can't make the cube. I think. I draw a second card. I'll make another 2/1, which will be a 4/2. I think I'm going to ditch the Spider Woman, even though I like it. Actually, I don't need him to be big, do I? 1 extra power won't matter that much. Let's just get rid of the land. Okay. So what do they have? Do they have an answer to the Masters of Evil? This attack tells me probably yes. Most of these blocks are pretty okay. Like, even if they kill the Masters of Evil, this will still trade, this will still trade. But they'll target this first, so it won't trade. Oh, no. That's awful. Great. Oh, I needed the fourth power so I can make this work. So I attack, I get a 2/1, I can exile this guy. So gain me 3 life. I think I'm actually winning here by a pretty decent margin. They put all their eggs on the speedball on that basket. I have one of the cleanest possible answers to speedball. Oh, this is glorious. I'm gonna get to take their turn. Oh my gosh, my very first game with the cubes. Come on, opponent. Let me use it. Let me do it. Sure. We finally finished the cube, and the very first thing we do is find another cube and also this cube. Yeah, I'll draw a card. I still have 14 cards left in my deck. Oh my gosh. It's just too perfect not to play this. Cast a spell with less than or equal to value. Okay. What? I was going to get to take their turn. Oh my gosh. Why would you concede before? I literally spent the whole game doing this and then you... Come on. Like the whole point of the early access event is you get to do these things. Oh man. I was getting to take their turn. I was going to suicide and attack all their creatures. Their 3/3 was going to get eaten by my guys. Their 1/1 was... I guess their 1/1 wasn't going to die. No, I was going to use this to kill their guy. And come on, man. I didn't even get to finish my trigger. That's not nice. I can't believe it worked, though. Let's go. The cube. The cube. We got our win, and we did it right away. Oh, my gosh. I can't imagine a better possible outcome. I'm so happy. Oh, my gosh. That was fantastic. That was... I can't even... I'm so happy. That is so magnificent. Oh, we're keeping this. I think we just have to do this. We're just going to dig for our cubes the old-fashioned way. Sure. I'll just use my counter spell probably. My deck looks a lot worse without a cube. Good thing I have functionally 3 copies of it. I imagine they have like Cruel Alliance or something. Sure. So they get to connive. So I'm going to Cruel Alliance this guy now because it must be done. That's going to find me my cube. You get to ward 1, right? Yeah. So if I find another swamp, I can go cycle this, get my cube, play cube, attack, trigger cube. Which is pretty good. Okay. I see how it is, opponent. Okay, so I can hold up either counter spell. If they play something I can counter, or I can cycle this. This is what's known in the business as a tremendous bummer. We're probably dead to the Flyers. Unfortunate. Missing land drops really got me. Ooh, Herbie's actually a really good draw here, though. I'm gonna take 5 here. I just don't have the quantity of flyers I need. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they got me. Okay. Next game, next game. Yeah, if I hadn't missed land drops, that game would have been very different. Just took me too long to set up. Anyway, it's nice because the game that we won, it was long, glorious, and grindy. And the game that we lost, we missed our 5th land drop for 6 turns and lost their equipment because we couldn't develop our plan. This hand is pretty good. We'll play the agents first. Okay, we're going to play a controlling game for a bit. This card's not very good, I don't think. It's just so much, man. I also don't love Atlantis attacks. Now we can trade. Or threaten the trade at least. It's good for me. Nice little splash of Rooney there. Well, I hate to see that. This having haste is so bad for me. But I have a 2/4 that can block this guy for a little bit in theory. Oh, man. Gosh darn it. I know I could use this to bounce both their tokens. Oh no, I was only supposed to block. Oh man, that was tough. I won't be able to use this still. Shoot. What a draw. Here's hoping I'm still alive next turn. Oh, man. We were so close with our Atlantis attack to bounce their 2 tokens. Make a 6/5. Stabilize. Oh, man. We have yet to be in a remote spot to cast this, but it would have been pretty good there. I think we'll just keep running it back. We've got our glorious strategy waiting to happen. Oh, man, that was so tough. I mean, it would have been fine if they hadn't had Daredevil as a haster guy. He's just so giant. We don't have really big removal spells for the Hulk either. We didn't have our counter spells up. That game just didn't line up the way we wanted. Maybe we should have just played this as a 6/5 hexproof guy. Oh, man. We do not like being on the draw, but if they're going to miss their 2-drop, we'll accept. They're playing multicolor control. My worst nightmare. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. Give me something good. Not the best. Not the worst either, though. I was looking for my cube, really. You have been destroyed. They got rid of an Agents of Hydra. That's funny. Okay. I'm just going to play this guy. If they have the counter spell, they get me, but I think it could work out where I just attack with my Cosmic Cube and find my other cube from that. So they have to have another kill spell. Rocks and Brutes, sure. They don't have enough mana to activate this, right? 3-tap, yeah, they do not. Okay. How have I not found one of my cubes yet? That's crazy. I'm gonna cast this. Tap that guy. I haven't played a land yet, so I'll just play this. This guy's a 3/2 now because of my Masters of Evil. Madam Hydra, no. But I have the bounce spells for their stuff. That was pretty effective. Bang! Let's go. We're 2-2. Come on! The cubes! Oh my gosh. We've honestly, I mean, that game was swimming. We just like countered everything they did for the entire game and then played a 5/6 and got some work done. Oh my gosh. Glorious day. Our villain card draw spell is probably bad. We'd probably rather have like a 2-mana 1/3 that surveils too. We've only played cube on turn 3 at like game 1. I think that was like the game our deck did its thing the most. So like hopefully we find another cube for our opening hand this time. Like we're on the play with like the dream start. Gosh, what a performance, honestly. What a performance. Okay. We've got our hand. We just need to find a cube, really? I mean, the fact I've only gotten to do the cube thing like once is really sad. Okay, keep this. And we lost the die roll too? Oh my gosh. We just cannot catch a break, can we? Oh my gosh. Have I lost every die roll? It feels like it. I don't really keep track of those things. I could have won every die roll. It's really hard to tell. We started against the turn 1 Quicksilver and the turn 1 Stature Shifter. This card's really annoying against us. What are we doing? What's going on? Oh my gosh. I'm so sad. Our deck is going to lose to this nonsense. Reed Richards doesn't have reach, does he? Oh, he does. Nice, I can block this. This game I've drawn very, like, I think my deck really functions if I draw cubes, and really doesn't function if I don't draw cubes. That's kind of my perspective right now. So they did nothing on their turn 3. Or turn. I mean, they played this guy, but that's not really doing much. My gosh. I mean, this can happen when you play this sort of deck. It's just a shame that my build around card that I have 2 copies of hasn't been in the top cards when I really wanted it for my game plan. But then again, they're doing very little here, so. It's not all bad news. That card's great. I wonder if they have the counter spell, and I should have just played this on my turn. Regardless, I mean, this is a silly deck. The games I lost were just like partly because my deck is bad and it's filled with like a bunch of like futurist forges and stuff. But it is also a shame that why? This card is so bad in my deck. I mean, I'm just... Oh, wrong cube. If this was the other cube, I might have a shot here. Start making my 2/1s. But drawing extra cards with Mr. Fantastic. Found my double bounce spell. Alas, it was not meant to be. I almost double blocked this guy when they attacked with it. It doesn't even matter what I do now. I'm just so far behind. They're gonna not attack me though. Maybe I got a shot. Yeah, that's probably good enough to kill me. I mean... Soon you shall see my masterpiece. It's funny because my deck really does just hinge on finding this one card. And I have 3 copies of it functionally, but it took me too long to find it this game. I just can't come back from this deficit. All they have to do is pump up their flyer, and I lose. They didn't do anything too spectacular themselves here. They just played like normal cards. It's just, I literally had all card draw spells and no payoff. Like if I had 5 extra 2/1s in play, this game would be very different. But obviously, we're living in a hypothetical world there. And they also started with an unblock. Like they started with like 2 flyers that just hit me for like 50 damage this game. Oh man. I don't think I'm literally dead on board here. Just mostly dead on board. Oh no, because they can put 4 counters on that. Yeah, okay. That's enough, yeah. Kind of a bummer. My deck was sweet. I don't know if I'll ever have a deck like this again, and I just... See, like, sometimes when I get disappointed, it's not because I think my deck should have done better. It's like, I probably will never have a deck that has double Cosmic Cubes in it again. And so I'm just, like, thinking, like, oh, what could have been? Like, if I had drawn, like, a Cosmic Cube in my opening hand so I could just test it out and see it in action more, because it's like, drawing it on turn 15 is not really where you want to be. It's like... I only got the draw on like turn 3 on it, like in the first game, and it did some really sweet stuff. Anyway, if you made it to the end of this video, leave #cube, because this was still a fun draft overall, even if other than the first game, it was pretty demoralizing. I mean, I guess the other game we saw this cube do some stuff. So yeah, I really wanted to just go off with Cosmic Cube. I never got to take their turn because they conceded before. So overall, we got to have some fun. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was kind of a nice experiment. What would I change about this build? Maybe I think I would definitely not play Visions of Villainy. I think that card's just too slow. I really wish I had more removal spells here, but anyway. Visions of Villainy, just the life loss is just too much for this sort of deck. I honestly think that Mr. Fantastic is probably overkill as well, because once I have this thing going, I don't really need more. I already had plenty of card draw. I don't think the Bold Biochemist were very good. Maybe I would probably try to add probably like AIM Synthoids and like a Death Toucher or something. I mean, it was pretty interesting, pretty close. Yeah, we lost like 1 game to not hitting our lands. We lost that last one, obviously. It just drew all air. And I think we lost like 1 other one to just not really finding our cube to be able to do anything. But interesting deck. A lot of fun. We got a couple wins. And overall, I'll put back in the cards that were actually in the deck, because why would I do the final showing with cards that never actually were in my deck? Where was the cards that I added? Oh, yeah, Ninja, yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. This was a lot of fun. Thanks again to Wizards for the free preview access so I could get this recorded, and I'll talk to you next time.